Yo, going guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to go over the trades that we took today inside the Discord, as well as the plan going into tomorrow. So this is what we did today. It was a very simple day. So if we go in today, we end up closing at a major key spot yesterday on the Friday contracts. You pull up the calls, we ended up closing right at this 50 SMA here at the close yesterday. So that's a major pivot point. And we ended up getting a gap down today, which, I mean, I'm not really surprised because we did close at that key pivot, which is the 50 SMA on the call side. So until that crosses, you can't really be bullish. So going into today, market was neutral. So all we're looking for is 0 DT cross on either side. And we ended up getting it on the call side. But when we did get it, we already broke above this 30-minute 50. So this was a valid cross you could take. This 1030 candle ended up closing above the 50. So then the calls on the 0-day chart end up crossing, and this is something that we took in the Discord. Colton called us out, and this is really the only trade. Actually, there was probably like 2 trades you could have taken today. So, we got this 10 crossing the 50. The 50 didn't start curling until around, I think, like 10:50, I believe. On this candle, the 50 started to curl. You could see it start curling up. That's where you enter. You don't just enter as soon as the SMA is crossed. The 50 was still down at the time here. You had to wait for the 50 to start curling up. That's when you enter the cross. That's what a lot of people, sometimes don't understand. You got to wait for the 50 to curl, because when it's sloped down, it's not a valid cross. You wait for the curl, and yeah, we end up getting a very nice move out of it. I know some people were using this 10 SMA as a stop, but I mean, in this scenario, we still didn't get a move from the cross. Your stop loss on this is the 50 SMA. If we close below the 50, you get out. We did break below the 10, but I mean, this 50 was trending up hard. We're still, it's still a valid play to hold, and we ended up getting a very nice move out of this. I sold it for like 60 to 70 points. I didn't get like 100 points out of it, but I was happy with those gains because we are in a neutral market. So I'll take that any day of the week. Solid move out of there. And then we end up coming down here near the 50. Again, you don't buy this dip because the market is still neutral at the time. So we only buy this blue 50 line, 50 dip right here in a trending market. We didn't even really tap it either. So not something you take anyways. You wait for the closure above the 10 to re-enter long. Close above right here at 1210 on the closure of it, so 1215. And then you can see the move that we got. We just ended up trending up, and you can hold this until that 10 SMA breaks. But I mean, by the time we're all the way up here, hopefully you're all out of that, because that was a very big move. And then rest of the day, nothing else to take. With this 10 crossing below 50, not something I would take, because if you flip it to the puts real quick, we were actually right at the 50 SMA on the put side when that chart started, breaking down a little bit. So at that point, wait for a put cross. But that never happened. And then the 50 eventually curled on the 30-minute chart, which would favor the bulls a little bit, but I don't think that happened until really like end of the day. So obviously at the close, this is what we looked like, but there was a major news after hours with Trump and the tariffs. So obviously you guys know what happened. The market literally ripped, I think, like 500 points to the upside and then dumped like 1,000. So it was an absolute like crazy. I've never seen movement like that before ever. I don't think, of like trading or watching the market, which was unreal. So really the game plan tomorrow, I have no clue what the game plan is going to be, because it's probably going to be a really weird day if we gap down. We don't rip overnight and we gap down a load. So really, I can't really have a game plan for tomorrow. The charts are going to be completely irrelevant at this point, because this chart is going to be like way down here at probably like freaking, I don't even know, like $2 or $3. So yeah, I mean, this chart's pretty much irrelevant tomorrow. I really don't have a game plan. Obviously, if we're trending bearish, the focus will be on that. But yeah, really weird day tomorrow. If we get any like 50 dips maybe on the 0-day chart, if we're trending, that will be the move. I'd imagine we're trending by tomorrow, unless we just rip overnight and like make back like half of those gains that were lost from Trump. But yeah, I mean, that's what we did today. The game plan for tomorrow, don't really have one. But if we are trending, focus will be on the trend, and 50 dip, 0-day cross. The 0-day chart's gonna be crossed already most likely, so 50 dip will probably be the trade if we get it. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, drop a sub. I'm out. Peace.